So for the second time today, we're going to be doing a little news update for you. Now, if you were with us last week, you know that I reported a little bit on the fact that some car manufacturers were talking about not including AM radio receivers in their new model cars, and that there was kind of an uproar about that. Well, here's just a little update on that story from this week, and I'm condensing a story that I found on Inside Radio, which is a trade publication. The National Association of Broadcasters says 225 broadcasters from 33 states traveled to Washington, D.C. for a two-day conference and lobbying blitz this week. The focus was on getting lawmakers to support the AM for Every Vehicle Act that would require car makers to maintain AM broadcast radio in new vehicles at no additional charge. For car models that have already dropped the feature, until it can be brought back, the law would require a warning label alerting buyers what is missing. I find that part funny. While many members of Congress grew up listening to AM radio, supporters of keeping the AM in the cars argue that that's not the only reason this is important. Well, in the words of Dewey Bruce, who's the Montana Broadcasters Association president, he says 82 million people a month listen to AM radio, and when there's an emergency, I don't care how old you are, you're going to listen where you can get the information and get accurate information. So the fight for AM radio continues, and you're likely to continue hearing things like this. Or this.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Thank you so much. Can you slow down now? Yes, because we're going to go into this lovely ballad. As Matthew Thorpe points out, Barry Manilow's 80th birthday. You know, they used to play the old songs on AM radio.
Candles burn.